Hello you guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a Sephora haul. So we have the goodies right here. I'm so excited to try these new products. I only picked up a few items. So excited, let's get right into it. Okay, here is a little sneak peek of what I picked up. I did pick up some body products. So I'm so excited. I will show you guys at the very end of the video. So let's get right into it. Okay, the first product that I picked up is this Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is their Spice eyeshadow palette. And this is their mini eyeshadow palette. This is what the colors look like. So stunning and gorgeous. Love all the neutral colors, but it has these beautiful sparkles that when I swatched in the store, I just had to pick it up. So let's create an easy look with this one. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these for you guys just so we can see that sparkle. And they don't have names, they're just called B1, B2, and B3. So that is B1. Second one is B2. Well, definitely was the shade that called my attention from this palette. Has that beautiful green reflected color. We have B3 right there. So beautiful. I feel like on the eyes will probably pop more. They're giving more of like that translucent, transformative sheen. On my hands, it looks so gorgeous. Let's just put it on. Prepping with my Rare Beauty eyeshadow primer. You already know the deal. Let me know what you guys have shopped. I went very easy on this sale. I did not plan on spending a lot on this sale, especially when you're only getting, like, if you're a Rouge, you only get 20% off. So I just shopped just a few items, nothing crazy. That with the Kosas Cloud Set Powder, this one right here. And I use the shade Comfy. Okay, these are very interesting because they're all named after like the ABCs. So this row is going to be A1, 2, 3, B1, 2, and 3, and C1, 2, and 3. So almost like an alphabetic order. I'm going to go in with this shade right here called A1. Starting to apply that into the crease. This is a straightforward neutral brown. So the shadows are blending very softly. You feel very soft on the eyes. Doing the other side. Yeah, the pigment is very buildable, but it builds up very quickly. Like you can see the color automatically. Love this shade. It's very soft, perfect for every day. And this palette can be for every day too. Just depends how smoky you go with your look. You can just pop on this shadow and you're good to go. I'll go in with this shade right here. This is the shade A3. And this is actually a sequin shadow. So sequin shadows actually have like that little bit of sparkle, like it's a matte, but also it has that pop of sparkle in it. So it's like a 2-in-1. And just applying that in the outer corner. That's very pretty. Once you apply it on the eyes, it doesn't look that sparkly. Like the sparkle kind of goes away, but it's just a hint of it on the eyes that you're going to be able to see. I'm bringing it forward onto the inner corner. I was going to pick up the other shade that they had. They had a more plum version, which looked so gorgeous, but that one, everyone pretty much took it. So I just picked this one up. And this one I did have been having it in my wish list to pick up, since it's like every day, but it's just still so glam. Let's tap in with the middle shade. I'm going to try to use as much shades as I can. I'm going to go in with A2. Again, in the outer corner, just tap, tap, tap. All of these shades are blending very well together and very softly. You can hardly see the sparkle. Honestly, it just kind of goes away when you blend in your eyeshadow. So you're gonna see in the pan it's gonna be very sparkly, but once you apply it, the sparkles kind of go away. They're not as intense. I'm gonna take this shade, which is C1, and just pop that right there, right on the lash line. Just pop it right there since I am going to create a line or a liner. Just really adding that hint of that shade. This one is a more sequin shadow. It does come with a more matte version. I want to create that connection between those two. So it's like the shadow and then the wing. When it comes to smoky shadows, you still want to take your time to blend and make sure everything is just nicely diffused. That's how you create the most effortless smoky eyeshadow. Okay, I'm gonna create a wing with C3. And this shade is definitely a more rustic brown. Just like that. Just stamping that in the lash line. And it's going to create that wing for you. So pretty. It gives this feline type of smoky eye. And just taking a different brush and smoking just the outer corner of that liner just to really soften that up. Okay, let's go in with the pop of shimmers or glitters. So I think I might just go in with all three of this row. They just look so gorgeous. Let's just start with this shade right here. And this one's B1. So I'm going to take it with my finger and just apply it right in the middle. Ooh, that looks gorgeous. Yep. Oh my goodness. I hope the camera's really picking this up. Wow. This one's definitely giving Bright as the Star, but just a little bit toned down. I hope you guys can see that. My eyes are so hooded. Really hope you guys can see how this applies. Wow, that is so gorgeous. Love how these actually pop and they feel very soft and they look almost frosty. They're not completely frosty, but they're just a very foiled eyeshadow. And this is B1. So gorgeous. Let's go in with B2 because I'm so excited for that shade. Go with this one on top. Oh yeah. This one's definitely more chunkier in pigment. You guys, are you seeing that? That is insane. It has this yellow green shift to it, which is so gorgeous. I'm trying to blend it away as much as possible. But you guys, that is so pretty. Just going to blend it out with a clean brush. Just blend out the edges. It does have a little bit of a fallout, so you are going to see that under your eyes. So it's best to apply this maybe before you done your base, because it does have, you can see right there the fallout. Yeah, this shimmer is definitely the star of this palette. That's literally what really caught my attention, that shimmer. Gorgeous. And why not, let's apply the last shimmer from the palette, this one right here. This one's B3, and I'm going to apply this right at the inner corner. And this is just for the inner corner highlight. Still very, very pigmented. These really do pack a punch. Wow, that is so pretty. Wow. And you guys, these do have a lot of fallout. Like I said, you can definitely see it under my eyes. So be very careful when you do apply these shimmers. Like in person, it looks so much prettier. Love. I'm already obsessed. Move on because I could keep on going with that palette, but we have new products to try on. Let me apply my lashes and I'll be right back. Okay guys, lashes are on. I went in with a very fluttery lash. I went in with my Kiss Bare Affair lashes. These are my favorite. I went in with my last pair and they're just beautiful and love how they give fullness and just glam into the eyes. So this is what the eye looks like. So gorgeous. Love that palette. So far, I'm really loving it. Just the glitters are gonna give you that scattered effect. Lovely palette so far. Moving on into the skin, I'm just gonna prep with my Makeup Forever. This is their pore minimizing primer, just to add a little bit of a primer on my T-zone. Love the blurring that this product gives. Okay, so for the skin, I picked up a skin tint, and this is the first time I'm trying out this brand. This is the LYS. This is their Triple Fix Serum Skin Tint Stick. That's a very long one. And just ignore the packaging. It's very dirty. It was the only shade that I was able to find for my skin, and the packaging is just dirty. And I did pick this one up in the shade TN3. This is what the packaging looks like, and this is the shade. Okay, let me just swatch it right there for you guys. Ooh, definitely covered out that little blemish I had. So let's try it out. Just gonna do a few stripes on the skin. Ooh, definitely feels very creamy. Just like that. I hope I picked up a good shade because I was in between this one and a more warm shade. I'm going to go in with my Makeup by Mario brush. And let me just read you guys what this skin tint is supposed to do. This is supposed to be a rich complexion enhancer that helps visibly even skin while concealing the look of any blemishes or uneven tone with just one swipe. Definitely evened my complexion. It says it's supposed to be an all-in-one serum, primer, and foundation. Ooh, love that. And this is a pigmented blurring stick that instantly swipes away the look of breakthrough texture or enlarged pores while giving skin a veil of coverage with a natural skin-like finish. So definitely giving me that natural skin-like finish. Surprisingly, it's not like that glowy. It's just like what it says, a natural finish on the skin. I'm going to use the other side of the brush. At first impressions, it feels very creamy and blendable on the skin. And it feels very lightweight and it looks very natural on the skin. It doesn't look overly glowy at all. It just gives that natural finish on the skin. And the key ingredients are green tea extract, watermelon seed extract, and rosehip oil. I can definitely feel the hydration. It does not feel drying at all on the skin. And because of that natural finish, you can definitely customize the wear of this skin tint. Like if you go in with more mattifying products, you can definitely make this product more long wearing. But I love how it doesn't feel cakey at all. Let me zoom you guys in. This is what the skin tint looks like. Very skin-like. Definitely picked a great shade. Wow, I'm looking at close and it definitely evened out my skin. That's one thing I do like to pay attention when it comes to complexion products. I want to make sure that it doesn't look patchy or it's not separating on my skin. This one isn't, which I am loving. So yeah, I definitely love the way it looks. Just be careful with this packaging because it is a very creamy formula. Like you can see, I just closed it and it's already like there's already product there. So don't go ahead and twist the product all the way up. Just enough where the product can hit your skin and you're on the go. But yeah, definitely a very creamy formula. And it does exactly what it says. So love this product so far. And of course, since I picked up their skin tint, I had to try their contour sticks. So this is their No Limits Cream Bronzer Stick. And I picked up the shade Harmony. This is their medium shade. And this one I had already eyed on it for a long time now. I just never got around picking it up. Once the sale hit, I was like, might as well pick it up now. I heard so many great things about this product. This is what it looks like. Stunning packaging for an affordable brand, which by the way, this brand is very affordable at Sephora. It doesn't go over $30, I believe. So definitely a great brand to try out at Sephora. This is the shade Harmony. And I'm going to do a little swatch for you guys. I believe this is going to be just as creamy as the skin tint. Oh yeah. Here's a little swatch. Definitely wanted to pick up a shade that's like that in between warmth but not too warm. So let's try her out. I think I'm going to go ahead and swipe right away and see how the pigment works. Wow, definitely feels creamy as the stick hits on my skin. This one's definitely creamy, so be careful with how much product you're twisting up because it can break. I'm just gonna go in with my Helloo Beauty brush. Oh wow, that blended out so quickly. Okay, right away I have to say, okay, let me blend this out first. Oh wow, that blended out in seconds. That is so creamy. Oh, look at that before and after. That is stunning. Okay, I have to say this is definitely more creamy than my Rare Beauty bronzer stick. It blended out very fast, and I feel like with the Rare Beauty one, I have to kind of work into blending that out. Okay. Apply some this side. And definitely pigmented. I didn't went with a lot of product. And it definitely gave me a lot of pigment, like right away. And just like that, she is blended out. Wow, that is very gorgeous. It's definitely giving the perfect bronze color for my skin. This one's supposed to achieve that vibrant, sun-kissed glow year-round with this creamy bronzer stick that instantly brings depth and dimension to the face, which I definitely can agree. Easy to blend, lightweight formula glides onto the skin to create a diffuse, natural-looking shadow effect, which I can definitely agree. And the key ingredients of these products are also green tea extract, watermelon seed extract, and rosehip oil. Just sitting it out and looking at my skin, that looks very beautiful. Definitely giving me that bronzy touch on my skin. Wow, I really love this product. Okay, so far I have to say I'm loving it. And I'm excited that I picked up this product because this one is definitely going to be a new favorite. Okay, let's move on with blush. I picked up a new shade from the Helloo Beauty blush filter. And this one's in the shade Sunset Lychee or Lychee. And I can't wait to try this shade. I wanted to try a more fun color shade. And this is what she looks like. So fun and just so giving me all of that springy summer vibes. And let me do a quick swatch for you guys. That is what Sunset Lychee looks like. So stunning. Like, I cannot wait to apply this. Let's go right in. And this is definitely giving that more pink, peachy coral shade, which is just stunning. And the formula, I'm already obsessed. I know how this formula performs. It's very easy and blendable. while giving this natural finish on the skin that is so gorgeous. Definitely have been loving Helloo Beauty's blushes. They just have the most beautiful shades, and also they have many shades to choose from. Oh my gosh, that actually smells so good. Oh, I can't describe the scent. That actually smells like, I guess it's supposed to smell like lychee. It's almost giving me like this type of childhood scent. That smells very nice. Yeah, it's giving me like some sort of a childhood fruity scent. I can't explain it, but it smells very nice. That is what Sunset Lychee looks like. So stunning. Definitely giving me these coral peachy vibes. Let's go in with concealer. I'm just going to use today my Natasha Denona concealer, and this one's in the shade N9. And just apply this on the high points. I didn't pick up a new concealer since I just own so many concealers. I did not find that necessary. And let's blend her out. Ooh, I probably went with way too much, but it's definitely brightening me up. And just going back with my Makeup by Mario and blending out the excess. That is what Natasha Denona looks like. Definitely brightened me up. Like, it brightened me up a lot. I'm gonna go in with the brush that I use with the Helloo Beauty. Just balancing everything out. Okay, let's move on with powder. I'm so excited because I picked up the Kosas Cloud Set powder, and this one is their loose version. This is their Cloud Set Translucent Loose Setting Plus Blurring Powder. And this one's in the shade Translucent Candy. So I was going to pick this up like in their pressed version. I was going to pick up the shade Candy, but then they came out with this loose version and I just had to pick it up. Let's open her up. And of course, I just had to get the pink shade. It just truly called my name. This one's not going to be completely a mattifying powder. It's supposed to give that shimmer in it. So this is what the packaging looks like. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? And here's the name of the shade, which is Translucent Candy. That is so gorgeous. Now, I don't know how this powder is going to perform under my eyes. So just to stay on the safe side, I'm going to go in with my regular Kosas pressed powder underneath. Just a light layer, just like what I typically do for my under eyes. Going in with a pressed powder first and then going after with a loose. So I'm just going to do that just to be in the safe side, just to make sure the powder performs well. So I'm going to blend out that concealer. Make sure there is no creasing, which this is the only thing I really enjoy about this concealer. It doesn't crease right away. Okay, so I'm gonna apply first the pressed powder version first. This one's in the shade Comfy. So just applying a light layer of this. This will help the powder perform better. Okay, just like that. Just a light layer, like I said, and then now let's go in with Translucent Candy. Again, I don't want to completely mattify it because I really want to see how the powder is going to perform. Okay, so this one does have a little protector, so you can close and lift up when you need the powder. I'm going to remove the paper or the sticker. This is what she looks like. Dump some out. Love this component because this just saves from the powder just flying out. And this is what Translucent Candy looks like. Hope you guys can see the shade. That looks very pink. Yeah, that's a good thing that we set the under eyes just so we avoid that pink hue settling into our under eyes. So I'm going to grab some, blend it into my hands, just like that, just blending it out. And let's go right away. Going to bake a little bit with it. I feel like this would be best to bake. Grabbing a little bit more. Definitely brightening my under eye. You can see that powder giving me that brightness. Just putting the rest on my T-zone. Just going to apply right at the inner corner just to make sure we have that powder in there. Okay, so I'm going to let that sit, and then I'm going to set the rest of my skin, and then I'll come back to show you guys how it looks. Okay, so what I'm going to do with my powder puff, I'm just going to press in whatever's left under my eyes. So just blending out those edges, pressing that powder in, just removing those harsh lines, make it one seamless blend. Okay, let's do a little close-up on the under eyes. This is what the Kosas powder looks like. Translucent candy. I'm going to look at my mirror just to really inspect it. Oh, wow. That's actually very pretty. It's just the same formula as their pressed powder, but of course this is more of like a brightening shade for me. But the way it's sitting under my skin looks very smooth for sure, just like the pressed version. The loose is definitely giving me that same blur, but it does not look crepey under my eyes at all, which that is my biggest concern when it comes to powders. I need to make sure it doesn't look as textured and creped under my eyes. But so far, this is very beautiful. I'm glad I did that little powder combo because it really does help to avoid any sort of like, it just helps to make the powder perform better. But so far, love the way how it looks under my eyes. It definitely brightened me up, giving me that nice pink brightness. And I was a little bit concerned about that whole shimmery, the little shimmer texture. It doesn't show up as bad under my eyes. It actually looks more smoothing under my eyes. So yeah, definitely love these two, this combo under my eyes. It definitely brightened me up, so I'm obsessed and I love. I'm gonna apply some bronzer, just a little touch of my Charlotte Tilbury. This one is a fave of mine. I did not pick up a new bronzer since, again, I already have so many bronzers, but maybe in the future, let me know if you guys have any favorites. I've seen a lot of new ones coming out, but let me know if you guys have tried any new ones, and maybe in the future I can try them out. And again, this one's in the shade 3 Tan. Okay guys, let's move on into blush. I am so excited because I picked up one of the new Rare Beauty blushes. This is their Soft Pinch Matte Bouncy Blush, and I picked up the shade Hope. So excited to try these. I've seen very good things about this blush, and I figured let's just put this one on top of the Huda. So this is what it looks like. Such gorgeous packaging. And this is the shade in the back, and this one's in the shade Hope. And this is what Hope looks like. So gorgeous. So this is supposed to be a bouncy blush where it feels like a cream, and then it applies on the skin like a powder. Let me do a little swatch for you guys. So that is what Hope looks like. So gorgeous. just giving me like that petal pink. I just love this shade. So I figured this would be applied best with their blush brush, which I do have. So let's go ahead and apply it. This is what the color looks like. I'm going to build her up because I don't know how pigmented this is. Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah. That is so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. It's applying very easily. It's applying as a feather on your skin. It just, I don't know how to explain it. It just applies like air on your skin. You can see that before and after. That is so gorgeous. Wow. Definitely not lifting up my powder product since it has like that creamy bouncy texture. It's not picking up or lifting up at all. Wow. Let's apply the other side. Definitely love that I picked up this shade. I was in between Hope and Happy, which Happy looked so stunning on my hands. But I just picked this up because definitely that spring shade. Wow, I'm so happy I picked this shade up. I cannot stop applying it. It's like applying air on your skin. I'm not even kidding. But look at that. So gorgeous. I will try in the future to see how it applies with a different brush, but so far I do recommend applying it with this brush because it just does the job for you and it just applies very seamlessly on your skin. It says here a cushiony cream to powder blush that glides onto the skin for weightless wash of velvety long lasting color. I can definitely agree, it feels like velvety air onto your cheeks. So I have to say she is definitely a winner here. I'm already feeling like I'm definitely going to recommend her. I love it that much. So yeah, definitely love her. Okay, you guys, so we're down with 2 last products. Let's finish up the eyes. I'm just going to use the same shades that I use in my crease. So taking that neutral shade and just buffing that in my lower lash line. I'm going to go in with Anywhere Caffeine for the waterline. Okay guys, finish the lower lashes. So I picked up the Helloo Beauty Easy Bake Setting Spray. And this one is supposed to give that blur into your skin. That's why I really want to try it out just to see if it works. This is supposed to be inspired by their Easy Bake powder. So let's see how she performs. So this is what the setting spray looks like. It has a twist up from the top to open the product, and it does have a ball inside, so you have to make sure you shake it very well for it to work. I've seen so many mixed reviews how the spray kind of like squirts out into your face, so we're gonna see that right now. I'm going to do a little spray test. Okay, it's like semi-fine. Okay, so crazy enough, I don't hear the rolling ball in this anymore, so I don't know if that's a good or bad sign. It's not shaking anymore. Maybe the product's already shaken up. Just to mention a few little key ingredients, this does have rice starch, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid. It's alcohol free and fragrance free, which is great. Okay, so let's test her out. I don't hear the ball anymore, so let's apply. Okay, this is how it applies. We're gonna let that dry down and see if we can see that blurring action. I do want to mention also, you guys can see that glow coming through, and I 100% believe it's from that Kosas powder, which I actually like. It gives this healthy glow onto your skin, but it doesn't look textured. That is one thing I don't like when about glowy products, that they kind of make you look textured, and this one doesn't. It still keeps you nice and blurred, but also glowy. And it does says here in the packaging that it sweeps away shine, not glow. That's amazing. So let's let that dry and do the lip combo. So I picked up the Makeup Forever Super Boost Gloss, and this one's in the shade 09 Daring Candy. This is supposed to be a moisturizing plumping effect lip gloss. I've only tried those artist pencils from Makeup Forever, so I figured why not try their new glosses since I haven't tried their lip products. This is what the packaging looks like. Such a beautiful pink shade. Definitely wanted to pick a shade perfect for spring or summer. I'll do a little swatch. Here is what the applicator looks like. It definitely has that felt tip pointed applicator, but it does kind of like fold at the end. Here's a swatch for you guys of the shade. Such a pretty, gorgeous, it's giving like watermelon pink. So I'm just gonna go in with my Makeup by Mario lip liner. Just blend her out. I want something rosy into this lip. I'm gonna take the shade Whatever Walnut from Makeup Forever. Just blend that into the lip liner. Let's go in with Daring Candy. Ooh, it has like a nice sweet candy scent. Ooh, definitely giving that color payoff. And that is Daring Candy. How juicy that lip gloss is. Definitely giving high shine, but she is very glossy and very juicy. I can definitely feel that plumpiness, like that cooling sensation, and it feels very minty also on the lips. But she looks very stunning. And that's it, you guys. We are all done. Okay, guys, this is the final glam. Let me know, what do you guys think? I love the way it came out. Definitely giving me all the spring vibes. Love how it's giving all those pink hues for spring. So let's do a quick speed reviews of the products. First up, we have the eyeshadow palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Love this version. Love the way how these shadows perform on the eyes. They blend so well together. The glitters are like absolutely stunning. They will fall under your eyes. They do create fallout. So just be careful when you're applying these shimmers because they do create fallout and they can fall on your makeup. So I recommend applying like your eyeshadow, doing your eyeshadow first and then doing your full face just to avoid that fallout on your under eyes. The mattes performed well, the sequin shades performed well, everything performed well together, so this is definitely going to be a new favorite of mine. We have the LYS Skin Tint. Absolutely love the way this glided on my skin. This literally applied like butter on my skin and it blended very well, very easily, and I know it's because of those ingredients, the oils that it has makes the product more blendable. This is a skin tint, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to provide that longevity, which I'm not expecting it to give me longevity since it's a skin tint, but you can extend the wear yourself by providing the proper skin prep, primers underneath, and you can make this skin tint long wearable. But so far the way it applied on my skin, I absolutely love, and I will definitely 10 out of 10 recommend. Now the LYS bronzer stick, this one is so amazing. Such a creamy formula. It's definitely more creamy than the other bronzers, cream bronzers that I own. This one literally glided so well on my skin, and it did not take that much work to blend it out, which I'm so surprised. So yeah, I can't believe it took me this long to try it out, but I'm happy I did. I definitely recommend 10 out of 10. Huda Beauty blush filters, of course. Absolutely love this. The shade of this is so pretty. This is definitely going to be my new spring and summer shade. It smells absolutely amazing. It almost smells like my childhood. I don't know how to explain it. It has like that fruity scent, which I love. Absolutely obsessed. Now the Kosas powder, this one actually shocked me. I thought it was gonna give me a very heavy shine under my eyes, which it absolutely not. It gave me more so blur. Perform exactly as my Kosas pressed powder. So if you guys want to try out the loose version of the pressed powder, it's definitely going to perform exactly the same, but just in a loose form. This shade Translucent Candy is definitely going to be my more brightening shade. So no matter if I go in with a Huda Beauty powder, the Peach Pie shade, or any like more neutral shade under my eyes, this one I would definitely pop on top for that brightening pink effect. So yeah, love her. Next up we have the Rare Beauty Bouncy Blush. All I have to say is they definitely knocked it out of the park with this one. This one applied so feathery, light, airy onto the cheeks, and it gives this beautiful color payoff on the cheeks. Like, tell me this doesn't give me all the spring vibes right now. It just looks so gorgeous on the cheeks, so youthful. They definitely killed it with this formula. I don't have enough words to say, but I'm definitely obsessed. I love 12 out of 10 with this product. This one's definitely going to be my new favorite, and it definitely paired well with my Sunset Lychee, but I do want to test these out separately on their own, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, definitely recommend. Absolutely love. If you guys can get your hands on one of these blushes, you're gonna absolutely love. And another point I do want to call out is this applies very well with their blush brush. So if you don't want to struggle applying this blush, just get their blush brush and it's literally going to do the job for you. Absolutely amazing combo. We have the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Setting Spray. Let me know if you guys see a difference with my skin. Let me get up close with you guys. This is what the skin looks like. I don't know if I see a difference. I think I do. I think I can tell mostly around the cheek area right here, or it could be the blush. I can't see like that blurring action, but I do see the shine coming through, and I know it's from that Kosas powder. But let me know if you guys see a difference with the setting spray. I would have to keep testing it out to just form a proper overall opinion, but so far I did like the setting spray. It didn't squirt heavily on my face. It's a semi type mist spray, so it is going to squirt out a little bit of like heavy chunks, a little bit, nothing crazy, but just make sure when you do use it, just spray as far as you can, but just enough where you know that it's going to lay and fall into your skin. So yeah, so far so good. And last but not least, we have the Makeup Forever Super Boost Plumping Lip Gloss. Again, this one in the shade 09 Daring Candy. She is definitely a stunning shade on the lips. Definitely provided that high shine onto the lips, but it will plump, so you will feel like that. You'll feel that mintiness on your lips. So just a little FYI, but so far I love this formula. Before I go, I almost forgot, I picked up 2 extra products. I did pick up the Sol de Janeiro, their Delicia Drench Shower Oil. I heard so many great things about this, and I picked this scent specifically, and it smelled so good, you guys. I'm getting ready for the summer, so I wanted to pick up a nice scent for summer, and I smelled this one and it just smells so amazing. It says in the back, a deeply moisturizing oil to milk body wash that revives the skin barrier and supports the microbiome for intensely nourished velvety skin, which it does say it has an uplifting woody gourmand scent. Let's smell her. I'll open it up. I definitely smell that woody gourmand. Guys, you guys have to pick this up, whether there's the Sephora sale or not. It wasn't that pricey. I think it was around $26, and It smells so delicious. Definitely perfect for summer. So if you guys can get your hands on this, pick it up. I definitely recommend, even though I haven't tried it, just the smell just sells it for me. So yeah, this is what I picked up from them. And again, you guys, like I said, I'm getting ready for the summer, so I decided to try this brand, which I'm so excited. This is the Josie Maran. This is their body butters. This is their whipped argan oil body butter, and I picked up their new scent. This one is the Golden Hour scent. And you guys, I'm a very sweet type of person, a sweet gourmand person. I like anything sweet, fruity. That's my type of scent. So when I smell this one, I was like, I don't know if I should pick it up, but I was like, I want to get something very summery for the summer. That's the main reason I picked up this scent. And I picked it up and it smells very musky, I will say. So if you're a sweet girly, I don't know if you'll like this scent. Like I said, I wanted to switch up, so I just decided to pick her up, and this is what it looks like. Such beautiful packaging, and they do sell the refills. And the way this looks inside, you guys, tell me that doesn't look yummy. Definitely giving luxurious body butter. When I picked it up out in store, I wasn't 100% sold, but I was like, you know, let me just try it out. And when I got home and I smelled it, I was like, wait a minute, this actually smells really good. Now it doesn't smell as musky. It actually smells a little bit more florally, but like florally delicious without having that sweetness. I can't stop smelling it, but it actually smells really good, and I'm very excited to try it out. And you know what, let me just apply some right now to apply whatever's on my hand. And it feels very lightweight. First impressions. Okay, wow. You guys, this scent actually smells very good. I wasn't sold in the beginning from the scent because I thought it smelled too musky. But I feel like sometimes when you're in the Sephora store, there's so many fragrances around in the air. So you can't 100% know how the scent is going to be. But now that I applied it on my hands, it smells like summer deliciousness. But oh my gosh, they definitely knocked it out with this scent. So Golden Hour by Josie Maran. I am so excited. I can't wait to lather this on my body. It smells so good. I can't wait to try it. I would have to say this is 100 out of 10. One of my favorite body purchases. I can't wait to try this combo because I already know this is going to be a bomb combo. All I gotta say is pick up that scent and you'll definitely love it. Okay guys, so that is all that I picked up for the sale. Let me know what you guys picked up. Let me know down in the comments what you guys got from the sale. I just wanted to pick up a few goodies just to see how they performed, and they definitely performed. And I love how everything came out. Let me know what you guys want to see from me in the future. Let me know if you guys have any more ideas. If you guys are new here, welcome. I'm happy to have you guys here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.